Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Julie. Today I'm going to be doing some couple pots here. They're both ocean themed. What is on here? I just pulled them out of the package too. I don't know what's going on here. But they're, like I said, they're ocean themed, and I'm going to be doing them in a ceramic resin. So, and that's because I'm going to use these on my patio, and we like to use the citronella incense. So they incense sticks, and I'm going to put use these as, I really like to know how that got in there. Just pulled that out of the package. I'm going to put some sand in them, and with them being ceramic resin, then it'll be safer for the incense in case they do burn all the way down. They usually don't. We usually either knock them out or they usually go out before that, but just in case, just safety. So I've got two of them to put on my patio, and they, like I said, they're both ocean themed. This one, I don't know if you can tell, but it has like some dolphins on it. And then this one, I couldn't hardly tell. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't see anything, but it's got like an ocean theme to it. So my thoughts are, I'm going to try and do like a blue or a teal and white marble type pour. And then I might do some highlights with some paint. We'll see. I might just like it plain since it's on the patio, but we'll see. So first things first, I'm going to mix up some teal color ceramic resin. And I have this, I got this to make stepping stones. It is a pigment for what's it called? Cement. Words are hard today. So, and so I was going to try to mix them together and see if I can come up with a good kind of dark, since it's going to be a swirl or whatever. I want it kind of dark, but I want a teal. So we're going to see how well this works. So start with that. Let's see. And with the ceramic resin, when you mix to mold or whatever brand you use, when you go to mix it, you can't really tell what the color is. So if you don't already know this, it's easier to mix just a teeny tiny bit first, and then just to see what the color is. That's actually too much. So that's squeaking. It's not quite as dark as I want it. So we're gonna add some more. Darker. I think I want some more green in it. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, I think it needs more green. That's dark enough, I think, but I just want a little bit more green. Hopefully I didn't just overdo it. Okay, let's see. Let's just get another cup. I think that's a little better. Yeah, I like that better. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spoon this one scoop at a time into and make a little mix and start filling them with like a marble. And at the same time, I'm going to be mixing up straight white. So let's see how well I can guess the amount I need. So I think I'm gonna leave that for right now. It makes me a little nervous trying to do two mixes at the same time, but we'll see how well I can do this. All right. All right, here we go. So I've got a little bit of water here. Let's start this one first. I think I just messed up. I think I put way too much water. Okay. It's a really pretty color. I'm liking the color. But now I just added if the camera's showing you just how pretty this is. I think it's looks like almost like a mud on the camera. Okay, so there's that. Let me mix up this one real quick. Hopefully I don't over. going to be good. Hope I can get all the lumps out. I tend to not mix it good enough to get all the lumps out. I always have some lumps. It doesn't seem to hurt the project, but I always have lumps. Hopefully, it'll be better. Like it's ready. So let's see, we're going to do this one first. This is the scene, the ocean scene. I'm just spraying it with water to help start the ceramic resin to flowing into all the nooks and crannies. It seems to help with some of the bubbles. All right. It's almost full. All right, so there's that one. So I'm going to mix up a little bit more, and we'll pour the next one. So I'm gonna go put this first one in the curing rack so I don't knock it over. All right, so time to do the next one. There's that. Now let's do the white. More in there. There we go. I have a feeling I haven't made enough up. Okay. All right. Let's see how well I guessed. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to mix up some more real quick. I had a feeling I misjudged this one. All right. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up a couple more batches and finish the top of this off, and then we'll be back for demold. All right, so they're cured. They're still very soft. You can still see that there's still a lot of moisture, but let me get my leveling table out of the way. All right, let's see. Let's do this one first. I have a feeling that this concrete pigment might stain. Well, it's not staining my mold. I figured it'd stain the mold. It's coming off on my gloves though. It could be just that it's still too damp. That is really pretty. That turned out really pretty. I don't see any bubbles. There's a tiny one there and there. Is that a bubble or is that? No, it's just the mold. Might be one there, but they're just like pinhole bubbles. I don't even know if they're showing up on the camera. There's a couple there. Yeah, they're just pinhole bubbles, so they're not really that bad though. That turned out really pretty. I think it's really pretty. I like that. All right, let's see what this one looks like. It's really soft still. I have to be really careful with it. Yeah, it looks like that might have stained though. Maybe, hopefully it'll come off when I wash it, but it might have stained. So, there we go. patted on some of this and stuck to it. There we go, better. All right, so that's pretty too. Turned out really pretty. I'm very happy with how these turned out. Let me clean this up. All right, let me clean this up. I'll be right back. All right, so I brought out my sand. These are still kind of damp, so I'm not going to do anything to the bottoms of them. As you can see, it's still kind of wanting to chip away, but go ahead and put some sand in there. I'll probably, after they're completely cured and dried out, I'll probably come back in and coat them, and so they'll last longer, and put a bottom to them. But I need to get this video out to you guys, so I'm not gonna, I think this is all I'll be. So this up here. All right, so now these are what I use. These are mosquito repellent incense sticks that we use outside. So I'm not going to light one in here. I'm just gonna these are, if you're interested in them, they are just like that. Just gives it place to hold, and then the ashes can fall down inside. Yeah, these are, I like these because they work, but also because they're all, yeah, it's all natural. The rosemary, citronella, and lemongrass. So it's not all natural product, and it's they work. So if I can go without chemicals, I do. So anyway, let's see if I can get this down here so you can see a little bit closer. There we go. I'd like to turn the light on here. There we go. All right, so now you can kind of see maybe the color a little better. Okay. All right, well that's pretty much it. So thanks for staying through here, through the whole video, and like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. And remember, God loves you, and you are very valuable. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.